Okay, this video is to answer, is to ask you a question. It's a conversation video. I often hear that the state of Florida has the worst drivers in the country. Do you agree or disagree? Obviously, you would not know if you've never been to Florida or ever driven to Florida. But what do you think? Does Florida have the worst drivers in the country? If not, do you know any other state that would have worse drivers in your opinion than the state of Florida? Now I want to share a few things that I often see on Florida local roads or highways while driving. And let me know if things such as my 5 points that I often see are something common to your state outside of Florida. Number one is drivers changing lanes without signaling. It's so often that I see that. And to me, it is almost like the driver across from you or the driver in front of you assumes that you actually have the ability to read their minds. It's very dangerous, but it's often, I see this every single day on local roads and the highway. Use your signals. In Florida, it is a rarity for them to use their signals while changing lanes. And number two is that the slower driver on the fastest lane. Now, this is not about letting a driver or telling a driver to go past the speed limit. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a driver on the fastest lane going below the speed limit for no other reason. When you get to them, they're either on the phone, driving a truck, one hand on the bench, and don't care. Careless attitude, could care less. Speed limit is there for a reason. It's dangerous when all lanes are occupied and a driver on the fastest lane is going the slowest. This is something I see often on my way to work or even at a meeting. Number three, being tailgated. It is often enough in Florida that someone is going to come in while you're on the slowest lane, going the speed limit. Someone comes behind you and decides you're going too slow, and they're going to do everything to push you to go faster. It's very dangerous, causes accidents very often, and it's not right. But it's often seen in Florida on local roads or on highways. Number four, I can't say this without thinking about one of my friends, female friends. This is more gender related. I often see on the highway or local roads on my way to work or anywhere else, ladies in the morning doing their makeup while driving. Any second they have that is, for some reason the speed slows down for any reason, they take that opportunity to use the mirror, the rear view mirror, to do their makeup while driving. It's so dangerous. And I actually know someone that does it religiously. She would be ready hours before, wait until she gets to a car, and she would lower the mirror and then use that rear view mirror just to do her makeup. It's dangerous, and I witness this all too often. And number five, if you live in Florida, you're going to witness this very often, being cut off. It's also a dangerous act, but it's common, like the sun is in Florida. You would see a two-lane, one going straight, one has to make a right. You could see 21 cars, and you're like the number 21, and the number 22nd car comes and decides, no, they don't have time to wait. They're actually going to pass everyone until the number one car and cut them off and then go straight instead of making the right. I hate this. It's dangerous, but I see this so often, mostly I take this road to the gym and coming back home. I see this every single day. So this video again is a conversation piece. Have you been to Florida? If you have, do you agree that Florida drivers are the worst drivers in the country? Or do you know other states that you think may have the worst drivers? I lived in New York. I grew up in New York. Some people said it about New York and New York City, but I'd like to know from you if you do agree or disagree, or what state you believe has the worst drivers. Thank you for watching. God bless.